So it's sunshine. I am back with baby Riley, and if you read the title, then this is a bittersweet occasion. This is Riley's last ever video on my channel. I'm gonna explain to you guys, what's gonna be happening to her and why it's the last video. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you so much for over 300 subscribers. I love you guys so much. Let me know what kind of content you guys want me to put out, and I definitely will. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for your contributions, your kind words. I never thought I'd get this far, but thanks to you guys, I've made it. And I cannot wait to just grow with you guys. I cannot wait to just like grow up with you guys. And I can't wait to just like get to 1,000 subscribers and just remember all of the memories, if that makes sense. You know, like I remember having 49 subscribers and thinking I was on top of the world because there are 49 people in this world that care about me. And now 300, it's like, holy cow, there are 300 people in this world that want to support me. That's so heartwarming, and I love you guys. Anyway, so I wonder if my neighbors can hear me right now. My window's like semi-open because my air conditioner is in. Oh well, anyway. So yeah, I've got Riley's bottle, and we're basically just going to be feeding her while talking about what's going on. I'm not gonna change her because this isn't that type of video, and I really like the outfit that's already on her. Like, this is the outfit that suits her the most, I think. But yeah, so basically today I just wanted to talk about the fact that I'm going to be selling Riley. Yes, Smiley Riley, the face of our channel. Literally, her cute chubby cheeks is going to be going to a new mommy. And I know that's kind of hard to believe. It's kind of hard to say it because I've done so many videos on her, but if I can be truthful, I made her, like I painted her and I put her together with the intentions of selling her anyway. So like from the beginning, I didn't want to have like a bond with her or whatever from the very beginning. Then I made a couple videos and then I realized like I can't just do it, you know what I'm saying? Like I developed a little bit of a bond, I guess. And then I lost it again because, you know, just after so many days, I just lost the bond. Like, after making the last video I made with her, I just felt like, you know what, you know, I'm not playing with her that much. You know you're losing a bond with the baby when every time you walk, every time you're close to your babies, you don't pick them up. Like, I'd pick up all the other babies before I picked up Riley. So, I don't want to waste space in my collection. My nursery's in my room, so I want to try to keep as much space as I can. And I just don't feel like a baby that I don't play with should be taking up space when I could easily have a different baby. So yeah, it's kind of hard though because she's so cute in this position. Like, do you see that? Do you see that? So adorable. Let's hide the little bow knot. But yeah, so that's why I'm gonna be selling her. I think I lost the bond and I'm gonna miss her, but it's for the best. I'm gonna be selling her for around like $90 because if you guys didn't know already, I painted her at first for practice, and I actually bought her kit off of Amazon, which means it's not like an authentic kit, and I hope I'm not offending anyone. I like, you know, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to upset anyone, but just for me to practice, I did buy her kit off of Amazon, and you know, you can say what you want about it, but I don't think I painted her the best anyway, so I would not have felt comfortable spending a whole bunch of money on a Joanna Kishmirza kit just to mess it up. So yeah, so I said I was going to feed her, but I didn't. So now I'm going to feed her and rant a little bit more about why she's going to be leaving, and the impact that that will make. So basically, when I bought Kennedy, that was already like an easy $350, you know, plus the tax and the shipping and all that, you know, easily. So I just kind of felt like, you know, I'm gonna need to pay that off, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need to like remake all that money. And if you guys don't know, I make brownies for sale in my community, like where I live, and that's like, and the way things are going right now, that's not gonna get me to $300, you know, in the amount of time that I need it to. So Riley is going to be the contribution, but I'm not doing it just for the money. Like, I'm also just going to be selling her so I can have opportunities for new babies. My collection is big for someone like me who doesn't have a lot of space, and for someone who doesn't want a large collection. Like, I wanted a small collection, but now I have like a bigger collection than I would have liked, and that's not a bad thing. But if I don't want to get to the point where I have to buy a bunch of cribs because there's no space, then that's a little bit of a problem for me. And I'm trying not to go crazy over every baby that I see, and I'm trying not to go crazy and like paint another baby every week, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I'm gonna timestamp this time because I don't know if you guys are watching up to here, but the baby that I'm painting, my sister ruined it. She took red paint and just smeared it all over the side of the baby's face. So I'm currently figuring out a way to take the paint off without messing up the whole thing. So that's why that video, part 3, is so delayed, and I am so incredibly sorry. I meant to finish that baby by like 2 weekends ago. I meant to finish her like a week after I started her. Finish painting, because I also have rooting to do, and I might not even do that just because of how unmotivated I am right now because of what my sister did. And my sister is 4, so I don't really blame her. My paint was on the floor. What else was 4-year-old her supposed to do? So maybe that was my fault, but you know, I should just get a lock on my room door. I don't have a lock on my door. That's a problem. Anyway, back to Riley though. Yeah, she was a nice addition to the collection. I enjoyed painting her. I enjoyed taking videos with her. I enjoyed the night routines that I did with her, and the collaboration video that I did with her. But now I just can't, you know, like now I just can't bond with her anymore. When I pick her up, I don't feel that same joy as I do with Isabel or Chloe. It doesn't like make me excited to change her anymore, you know? So that's why she's gonna have to go. Not only that, but they say that if a baby isn't painted well, you lose the bond with them because you're stuck at every insecurity. And I'm gonna show you guys her details in a minute on why part of the reason why I'm losing the bond. But basically she just has some flaws that I painted on her that make it impossible for her to wear some outfits and make it impossible for me not to stare at. And you know, not every baby's born perfect, I know that, but you know, I just wish I'd done a better job, really, because her hands aren't as realistic as I want them to be. And you know, maybe her face could have been a different shade, maybe, you know, and you guys may not see it, but I kind of see it. And you know, so I'm gonna just take her outfit off so you can see, and I'm gonna switch the camera angle. All right, so now you guys are a little more up close and personal. Let's see if I can bring this down even more. Yep, just like that. We can move her over a teeny bit. All right, so I'm gonna be showing you guys the flaws on her. Let's just start off with the head. This has nothing to do with the painting. It's really just about the kit. You know, her head is not symmetrical, and you know, even on the authentic Joanna Kashmir's kit, it's not supposed to be, and that's why the April kit usually has hair. But you know, I can't bring myself to root her, and I've already lost the bond, and I don't want to go to all that trouble to have her rooted. So, you know, the shape of her head is the reason why she has bows all the time, and I don't put hats on her because a newborn size hat that I have for her, like, it's too small because of the shape of her head. So yeah, you can also see that her arm is a little too red. Like, all of the creases are tomato red. I feel like I should have toned down the amount of redness on her. I'm sorry, my tripod just slipped out of my hand. But yeah, her limbs, the creases are way too red for my taste, and I just can't stand it. It bothers me. That's why she's always wearing long sleeve or mittens. And when you have a reborn baby that you feel like you have to hide everything about them, you enjoy them less. I will miss her size though, because it's very easy to buy clothes for newborn size babies rather than preemie. My other newborns are preemies, except for Nathaniel, but I'll miss her size. It was easy to pick out clothes for her without thinking, is it going to be too big? Because she did fit most clothes. You know, she's really cuddly. I love the way her arms are and how her legs fold. But, you know, I just can't bond with her anymore. And as cute as she might be, she's not making me happy anymore. So it's time to go. It's unfortunately time to go, Riley. So she's weighted, and I'll be selling her probably around $90, or even less than that. I'm thinking like around 65, 70 even, because, you know, her face is really the most marvelous part about her. Everything else, I don't like the details. The paint was barely sticking to the vinyl, and I could barely get the paint on, which is why it's so red. It's barely blended. It looks blotchy, kind of like blood, and you know, I just don't like it. Like, it's just not. And you guys might like it. You guys might think, oh, it's fine, you know, but you know, in person, for me, I just don't like it. You know, like, I feel like I could have done better, and it's that constant. That's what's constantly at the back of my mind when I pick her up. That's why, like I said, she's always wearing something that's hiding her hands or hiding her feet, because I just don't like the way I creased her. So, but like I said, the head is, the face is spectacular, but, you know, everything else, I just kind of, you know, and this is no shade to the sculptor at all. The sculpt is beautiful with the right painting and the right equipment. I think it's just me as an artist who can't fully grasp, you know, some things. I'm not going to speak too much about myself because I don't even know what status I am at this point. Like, I don't know if I'm like considered a reborn artist even. Like, I've only painted a couple dolls really. Like Isabel's right here. But Isabel has a lot more realistic features. She's better painted. Her arms, her hands are creased much nicelier, and they're not blood red like Riley's are. So yeah, I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss cuddling with her. She's a very cuddly baby, as you can see. She can definitely snuggle up into a little ball. I'll miss her smile. That made me happy. But, you know, everything else, I just can't be happy with the rest of her. Like, maybe if she was a cuddle baby, that would be better. Just the head. Maybe if I had painted her a little better. But yeah, that's the reason why I will be selling Riley. You guys can put price suggestions in the comments, but nothing less than $50 though, because I do have to pay off Kennedy still. She was a good $350, and that's a lot for my taste. So I still have and you know, my dance troupe is going to Disney World in December, and I have to come up with like $1,300. $1,300. So yeah, nothing less than 50. She was well loved, and I'll miss her. She'll most likely be going home with a box opening. But if she does go home with the box opening, I might have to make it no less than 60 because I will have to buy stuff for her. I don't have much things to spare. I do have like favorite outfits that I like for my other babies and just things that I just can't let go of. So I will have to just buy more stuff that I don't necessarily. That's the thing. I bond with the clothes too. Like something is wrong with me. Like I have favorite bottles and favorite clothes and stuff that I just cannot give away, and I don't know why. Like I'm crazy. But yeah, this is her last video. This is most likely her last bottle. Her last time on camera before I do the box packing video, that is. I don't even know who's really gonna want her though because of everything that I just pointed out. Oh yes, and also at the back, her zip tie is very noticeable. It's huge because I ran out of the small white one, so I had to use the big black one, and I hate it because why is it so visible? But I mean, I guess if you put like a thing, you won't notice, and it's not even like it's at the front of her neck, it's at the back. So yeah, that's the story on why I will be giving away Little Miss Riley. I almost don't want to, but you know, it's for a better cause, and hopefully I'll pay off Kennedy, and you know, I'll see what I can do. Maybe one day I will get another Joanna sculpt. I don't know. I mean, not Joanna. April sculpt, but with hair though, because I don't like it bald. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below. You know, any last farewells to Riley. And I'll see you later. Good night. Well, or good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Bye!